Alright everyone, welcome back to more Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. I'm DisturbingPuppet. So we're going to do something a little different here today. I was originally going to just move on to a 3,000 point battle against the Blood Angels, but I made some adjustments to the army that we used for the 2,000 points, and I kind of wanted to try them out. So we're going to actually try this army out. There's a few changes, nothing too crazy drastic, just a few additions and reductions. So I did go ahead and remove the Riptide Battlesuit. I didn't really feel like it was doing a lot for me, and just kind of put points into extra damage, and then took the Hammerhead gunship instead. It does have a pretty similar gun to what the Riptide had, with the ion cannon here. We've also got some pulse carbines. So what's different? Well, first of all, we upgraded our guns on all the Crisis battle suits, so they're now actually using fusion blasters. Range is a little bit shorter, but a massive improvement in damage and armor piercing, so I feel like that's going to do a lot of good for us. The other change is that we have one of the stealth battlesuit squads is going to be running a marker light marker drone on it. So this, in conjunction with the anti-vehicle missile here that will automatically hit something that's been marker lit, means the idea with this is we jump in behind enemy lines, we go invisible, we mark a target, preferably some kind of vehicle or high-value target, to fire the big missile at. That's kind of their job. After that's done, then you go ahead and fight and do whatever. And then these other guys still have the basic shield drones. So that's kind of the idea. We'll see if it actually works out in practice. We are still using the Ghost Keel battlesuit here because I do think it's pretty decent overall. And kind of nice we can avoid some damage. Ethereal is actually pretty good. Still not sure if the point value is okay, but it worked out alright. So we're going to set up a little battle here and fight to the death as per usual against the Blood Angels. So we'll be going up against the Sabe army, which is a pretty standard force. It's fairly strong. I think this Blood Angels battalion is actually pretty good. The other alternative we could go for would be the one with the DLC units in it, but that doesn't really have as many vehicles. So I feel like it kind of makes more sense to try this against this, where we've actually got vehicle targets. I might try fighting the DLC army after that. We'll kind of see how it goes. So yes, let's get our Tau here. That's the right army. As far as a map goes, don't think it really matters too much. Let's actually do the scrapyard. It does have a decent amount of cover on it, which doesn't necessarily play into our strengths as the tower we want to fight at range. But, you know, it kind of gives us an opportunity to see how we do with cover and dealing with that situation. We do have the ability to kind of jump around. We do have some short-range guys. Might help me keep my Crisis battlesuits intact a little bit longer. We'll kind of see how that goes. With the improved guns on them, I always felt like their firepower seemed a bit anemic, so I'm going to see how much I like them with the upgraded guns. I think that's going to make a huge difference. So each one of them does get a couple shots. They hit a lot harder. They have a lot more armor piercing. Gives them a lot more opportunity to do damage to multiple targets. It's just kind of getting them close is kind of the issue. Other thing we probably want to do is keep everybody as bunched together as possible. We have way too many things that kind of give us bonuses if we're close. So I feel like either we hang out just here and engage, and possibly shift over and engage anything on the flank. Or we try to go, there's just too much cover there. I think that's the best call. We could try to engage from here straight on, but I feel like this is the best spot to go to. So I think that's where we'll head. So, we've got long range with these guys. We've got the Hammerhead. I'm not sure about your movement. You will keep to the back, of course. We want the Ethereal kind of back somewhere as well. You guys can be off the front line, I suppose, since we have the range for it. So tank up front. We'll go with the battlesuits. Commander or other battlesuit somewhere up there. Now, which one of you has the marker light? Is it actually going to tell me? It's not for deployment. Okay, that kind of sucks. I feel like it should highlight which one of them has what, so I don't actually know which one of them has the marker light at this point. Once we get in, I'll be able to see, but right now I can't, so that is unfortunate. Alright, let's just kind of bunch you guys up off to the side here a little bit, and we'll go from there.
I serve the greater good.
We are going to be using the Hammerhead here for the first time. It doesn't have the giant cannon on it. We've got kind of the baby cannon, which is still pretty good. Like, it's still a pretty good gun on there. Unfortunately, the angle of the camera doesn't look quite so awesome, but, you know, we are little tiny dudes. Okay, so the Hammerhead's got okay movement. We have the ability to overcharge. We might take some damage from that. There's no way I can repair from it, so that's something to kind of keep in mind. So I think, yeah, we'll just kind of aim to head out here. We're probably not going to have any contact early on, so I think we just rush it.
En route.
Ready. Armored support.
So
Ready.
get you guys up,
Moving.
just filling in all the gaps. Okay, which one of you has the marker light? This one. Okay. So we're gonna plan to try to like jump you in on the enemy somewhere.
On our way.
So I'm gonna have these guys separate a little bit more to the center of the map so we can try to get somewhere where I can actually highlight a target. Let's get you right in the mix. This guy kind of wants to stay back anyway.
What troubles you?
Still think the ethereal voice is kind of creepy. Alright, let's get
On
going.
our way.
Strike team, ready. Moving out.
Just keep everybody all nice and bunched up for the moment. But yeah, we probably want to hang out like here-ish, right in the middle, so we have lines of sight both directions. And we can use these invisible guys for line of sight. But it was pretty useful to go after some like the plasma guns and stuff like we saw last time. Do have a few guys who can overwatch. I'm not going to bother. We're just going to end the turn. We're also not going to pop any of the ethereal's abilities here.
I will slow them down.
Shouldn't see anything this early on.
Scanner picking up movement.
At the start of my turn, I'll probably use the ethereal first.
Are.
Just to get maybe some evasion or something before we go out. It does last for a couple turns. We could go HP, but we still have a little bit of distance here before we're going to engage much.
Tracking potential targets.
Some stuff way out left. Alright. Yeah, so what's your range? It's like 2, right? Yeah, so if I want to get this guy too, we do have to kind of move over
On
a
our
little bit.
way.
That's unfortunate. But I think it's worthwhile.
Here.
I could go both, but I think staggering them is kind of helpful. We should have contact relatively soon-ish. I'm going to go ahead and go HP first.
The blows of the enemy will not hinder you.
Because we do have everybody here, I think that's a good call. We've got that for a couple turns, and then we'll kind of give evasion to whoever we can. For you, I think we'll move up, and then we'll move behind. So at this point, we definitely want to overwatch. Your gun optimal range is 6.
En route.
Let's creep ahead here a little bit. I don't think I'm going to see anything.
En route.
Okay, nothing yet. So 6 is about here.
We will keep watch.
These guys are much shorter range.
Awaiting assignment.
Not gonna go on to invisibility mode here. We'll just drop an overwatch, although the range is a bit short on this guy. 3. We'll push that
They
a
will
bit.
never see it coming. Moving.
Let's keep these guys together. So their ideal range is only 2, which is pretty pathetic. We do have a bit further with the missile pods. Let's push it out to
Providing
3.
cover.
I don't think anything's going to come that close, but you never know.
Nothing shall stand against us.
And I think his effective range is... Okay, it's 3, actually. Okay, that's good.
Moving to position.
Ship out there. His gun, still pretty anemic. I wish it was better, but does do some splash damage, so it's not a total loss. I can set up the longer range guys, maybe looking down that way.
Stealth team, reporting in.
These guys can, of course, jump. And then stealth, so that's probably what we're going to want to do. Don't
On
know
our
necessarily
way.
where we're going to go, but for now, I might as well overwatch them. Also pretty short range, so I'm running a pretty short range Tau army here. Like for the Tau, this
Ambush
is very
ready.
short range. Lots and lots and lots of short range guys. We have some longer range here, and of course this artillery support basically here. I'm gonna hang out
Wherever I am needed.
there.
Standing by.
So you guys, let's go out a bit wider and we'll overwatch down the flank. Since these guys have optimal range of 6. Let's push it a
The
little
trap
further.
is set.
One of them 7, one of them 6. So we have some better shots off. Maybe having him look right would also
On
be a
your
good call.
word.
We're just gonna run ahead.
Calculating firing solutions.
Now his gun, ideally we're at a 10 range and does have a minimum range to shoot, so it makes him a bit hard to use if we have things get too close. So 10, unfortunately, is so big we have to kind of count it out here. 10 is like there.
To enter will
But I
mean
do have
their
visibility,
deaths.
so we might be able to get a nice shot off at something. We can't really do anything with the Ethereal, he's got an action left. We'll just stay where we're at, that's fine. See if we can get them to walk into some shots. If they have a bunch of stuff on that left side of this little orc village, it's going to be a bit of a problem. Tech Marine running out in front like a maniac.
Taking fire!
Wow, okay, we just one-shotted him. Alright, so much for the Tech Marine. Missed there, it looks like. A recurring theme.
Receiving fire.
We missed a lot of shots with him. The last battle, we missed like almost everything. We hit like once in the entire game, I think, with our big gun.
Armor holding! Taking hits. Taking hits.
Bit far away for the guns on the tank. Okay, they can still shoot. They just should be pretty inaccurate at this point. Yeah, not too much damage there, thankfully. Plasma guns might be a problem, though.
Taking hits.
One of them down before we can get a shot off. That's unfortunate.
Taking fire! Taking fire!
Okay. Decent damage there, but a lot of misses, unfortunately. Scepter's coming in.
Armor holding! Taking hits.
The AI really does not like my crisis battle suits, it seems like. Pressers are kind of behind, so they're really out of position, so that's good. Dealing with the tank is probably my #1 priority. After that, of course, plasma guns. Let's see if these plasma guns are going to go for the crisis battle team as well.
Armor holding!
Yep, dropped another one. Nasty. Even with the extra HP there. Just too much firepower coming their way. Okay, that's probably what we saw, like, way left there. Yeah, a lot of damage there, unfortunately. This guy's almost dead. So if we go evasion, that's going to hit almost everybody. I'd like you to move up so you're inside.
Move swiftly and silently through the battlefield.
Alright, so crazy time here. We're gonna go
Confirmed.
jump. Are we out of range to mark the tank? I'm one space away from marking the tank. If I don't have an action, it won't let me do it as well, even though it doesn't cost anything. So that really, really sucks. That's really, really crappy. We could wait.
Activate
We're
stealth
gonna go
fields.
invisible here anyway, and we'll do some shooting, but yeah, I might wait to do that on the Predator. So you got pretty trashed. You actually got pretty trashed. We did, overall, a pretty decent job taking some shots as they came in at us here. So you're gonna go ahead and
Ready for infiltration. Moving.
go ahead and light you up.
Firing.
Okay, good damage. We can probably kill you with the crisis battle suits. Probably. You guys could gun him down. The tank, we'll see what we can do from there.
Yes.
I mean, we could push in further and try to take shots at the tank. I don't know
Armored
if this
support.
guy can
Ready.
actually take out the dreadnought. We'll give it a try, maybe. Are we within range? Okay, we do have the ability here. What's our estimate here? It's possible.
Open fire.
Nice. Okay.
Taking fire!
A little bit of damage for you guys. You're pretty trash, so I'm actually going to pull you back out of the front line.
Affirmative.
Like, theoretically, this will give me some cover. I'm not sure. We should kill this guy without too much trouble. I don't know if these guys will then be a problem. So if I move in, like, I can move all the way in to get really good shots off, but then we're in position to just get destroyed by these aggressors, which I am not really a fan of, I would have to say. Okay, we got free rockets here, I think. So if we move up 3, we can hit the Hellblasters. If I fire my gun first, I don't know if I can still do it. Got a 76% here. Let's find out.
Acknowledged.
Okay, we actually landed the shot. Yeah, alright, so it's going to be good. It's going to let me fire the rockets off.
Repositioning.
Don't necessarily want to be like super close, but we can start doing some damage. The thing to kind of keep an eye out for is where is the Sanguinary Priest doing heals. Now, it's not far enough up. We can move up one more. Or we could just pound the Inceptors. Which, honestly, we're more likely to be able to kill off. Alright, the Inceptors are pretty dangerous as well. Let's do some damage
As
there.
you command.
We can always rocket plasma guns afterwards.
Repositioning.
Gonna try to reduce the people that can see me a little bit here, backing off.
As you command.
Alright, so this invisible
Stealth
squad,
team,
we're not gonna
reporting
mark
in.
anybody, we're just gonna light the Inceptors here up.
Thin them out.
Taking fire!
Okay, not a huge amount of damage.
Yes.
If I push these guys ahead, realistically, how much damage can I do to the tank? 180 some damage maximum. So it's not enough to get a kill. We could try to follow up with the tank. That might be enough between the two. You want to be at range 6. So we're basically already there, right? We've got 100%. With 100%, I'm going to actually overcharge. Let's see what we can do to the tank.
ion weapon! Taking fire!
Okay, that was pretty damn effective. We do have our guns here. What's the range on these? Optimal's 3. just light up the Inceptors here a bit.
Heavy weapons firing.
Alright, that's just a tickle, nothing really too major. I think we actually pull back a little bit here.
Orders understood.
Alright, I think we gotta do it. I've got to kill off the tank. I don't think anybody else really has much of a chance to do it. It's unfortunate to kind of put you guys in this really bad position. 65%, if I get closer. We're still not in close combat range, it's 70%, that should be good enough. Yeah, we missed some, did do enough damage. Smack everybody else a bit. Gonna back up. Unfortunately, though, the plasma guns are gonna continue being a problem for me. So yeah, we've done pretty well here, taking out the Dreadnought and the tank already, and we didn't even use our mark ability, which is kind of nuts. Okay, we have a good shot here. We'll try to take out the land speeder. That should be
Cut
enough.
them down!
Fucking hit.
Taking fire.
Or not. 7 health left. Kind of disappointing. Alright, I'm going to have you guys... We're all going to go invisible.
Activate stealth fields.
I think you guys can take them out.
Thin them out.
Because you don't really do much damage otherwise. Then, where do we want to go is the question.
On our
I'm just
way.
going to take a look and see if we spot anything else. I mean, we're pretty fast. Like, we could actually potentially jump and get behind them. So I might do that, actually. We'll try to sneak around behind to go after the plasma guns from this angle.
Orders received.
So you're already in optimal range. What's our shot chance? 80%? Go for it.
Taking fire.
These guys are invisible, can't be hit. A little bit of damage, didn't kill anybody though. We'll
Moving out.
stay together and back off a bit.
Orders confirmed.
Okay, you are also going to go invisible.
Activate stealth fields.
I'm going to light up the Inceptors here.
Thin them out.
Taking fire.
Nice. Wasn't actually sure they could take them out, but they did do okay. Movement-wise, we might as well push in because I do have to be close, and you're invisible, so, you know, why not?
Confirmed.
Got no movement. You do have movement. We might want to move him over somewhere. Yeah, let's go ahead and just kind of head on into the mass. Okay, there's the lieutenant. I still don't see the sanguinary priest, though.
Instructions received.
Is he back here somewhere hiding? Yeah, I don't see him, which is kind of weird. Probably he's going to appear out of nowhere and heal the Hellblasters. I do kind of want to stay at range with my guns here, so it kind of makes sense. We'll
What troubles you?
duck you into cover.
It shall be.
Alright, Mr. Commander. Shooting at the aggressors really isn't going to do much, but these guys are hurt. I'm not going to do a lot of damage, though. I don't really want to throw him out anywhere crazy either, though. So, like, we could try to jump and try to get an angle, potentially, on the Hellblasters. But then I'm kind of in a crappy spot. We could take an okay shot from here, but even here, like, now he's the main center out front and is probably just going to get wiped out. Then again, if I can drop They're still pretty healthy. Even with both of my actions shooting here, I'm probably only going to kill one, maybe two. So I feel like having him around for the bonus that he gives, the accuracy and range damage, is actually better than actually doing much of anything else. So I suppose what I will do... That's my estimate here. If I move up, we could take a shot. It's just gonna suck. Yeah, let's just hit the
They
aggressors.
deny the way of the Tauva. Kill them all.
Maybe we get one. Nope, but they are pretty banged up. Alright, and we'll get behind the crisis battle suits. Not that that'll make a huge difference.
Consider it done.
Is that everybody? That's everybody. Yeah, I think we're doing pretty well here, actually. Part of it is, you know, kind of knowing what the army does and how I should use them, but there's a lot of firepower potentially that's going to come down on us here. Most likely, this squad is going to get absolutely wrecked, and they might try to kill my commander as well. I do have the evasion and the health here temporarily. I'm hoping that's going to be enough to keep those guys alive. Okay, Lieutenant's charging. There's the Sanguinary Priest. What did I say? Of course he comes up behind to heal the Hellblasters. Giving them momentum as well. So I just removed some of my armor and evasion there with the land speeder. They're going to come in and just punch me, it looks like. So the other squad, then
The
most
enemy
likely.
has engaged.
Plasma guns will shoot me. They might be going for my commander.
We are taking fire.
Bunch of damage. Yep. Went for the commander. Yeah, that squad we hurt pretty effectively, but couldn't take them out. Unfortunately, they're going to get all their punches in, which is probably going to kill at least one or two. No, we survived. Holy crap. Well, plasma guns will probably finish them off then. I just expect my guys to die all the time. It's kind of what it's like playing with the Tau. What the world are they doing? Yeah, here comes some pain. Going for the commander as well? Yeah. Didn't kill me, but that's pretty close, probably. Yeah, they really want my commander dead, apparently. These guys might all be shooting at my commander, too.
I will not break.
Wish I knew how much health I had left at the moment, so I could kind of know, like, how it's going.
I will not break.
Thankfully, a lot of that didn't really do much.
Taking hits.
I think they dropped him. Yeah, he's dead.
I serve the greater good.
Holy crap. We have 1 health left on my commander. That is nuts. Okay. Should be dead. Alright, well. We can give some extra health to guys. So, first things first.
Strike team, ready.
Let's just shoot the crap out of these guys.
Your ineffective strategies will be your undoing.
Pretty decent damage output here. Still survive. A few of them left. So yeah, I think we'll have these guys jump over. Since they damage themselves, the Hellblasters, we could kind of jump in and try to do some damage with the stealth suits. The aggressors are a bit of an issue. Then of course we have you. Do I have a target I could mark that I'd want to fire my missile at? Potentially the Sanguinary Priest.
On your word.
You can't jump. But we can just kind of freely run around like maniacs here. Okay, if I come up here... I can't mark it. Here I should be able to mark it. And then I can hit him with the missile if I want.
On our way.
Come back to our ideal range here. We're gonna light up these guys.
We are taking fire.
Nice. They got hurt beforehand, so we're in pretty good shape. We don't have to jump with you. Looks like I can't. You already must have jumped. Got 85, 85. Yeah, hit that squad, I guess. We're gonna just move back away from a lot of other firepower, because we're gonna, I think, turn visible after the
Stealth
next
team
enemy turn.
reporting in.
So it'd be nice if I could kill these aggressors, because these guys are kind of stuck. It's not necessarily like a huge imperative, but it would be nice.
Artillery standing by.
So we're not ready there. My missile, 112 to 150. What's your health? 180. Yeah, so I can fire the missile. It's guaranteed to hit now. Let's go ahead and do it.
Seeker missile away.
He can just heal himself. Gonna kind of come back so I can sort of see a little better into this mess.
Acknowledged.
I think we go here. We'll pop the extra health on these guys. Then I can kind of get back into some kind of cover. Yeah, I might as well go all the way. 'Cause
Wherever I am needed.
it's not like I can Overwatch or do anything that useful. Alright. So here... Oh, we can't jump. I was hoping I could jump and then we could maybe try to take out the priest or do some more damage to the Hellblasters. I could come around and take a long shot at the Hellblasters. But I kind of like the idea of flanking them here, but then I just don't have anything to shoot at. We could shoot at these guys on the way, though. So I guess I'll do that.
Taking fire.
Yeah, didn't wipe them out. Yeah, I feel like the Tau are a little weak as far as firepower goes. Like, they should do a little bit more, but then again, you know, there's only 3 of them.
Orders received.
They're not supposed to be, like, crazy strong. So it does kind of make sense. Okay, we only have the main gun. So you... Let's see what we can do about taking out this land speeder. Good damage, but not a kill. I can't make it into cover. Pretty sure I'm gonna get revealed here in a sec. Yeah, there's nowhere really safe for me to go. Let's head out this way a little bit. We do have a decent amount of firepower here with these guys. The lieutenant's going to be a problem if he gets close, because he does have the Thunderhammer, so that's going to wreck my day.
Hammerhead crew ready for duty.
Can you kill these guys? Because they're so badly hurt. Okay, you're not facing me, so I can just kind of walk away. Do that. I mean, we could also take shots back here. That's arguably the better call. But these guys are just going to destroy me. Reducing the number of Hellblasters, though. Priceless. Let's at least shoot at him once. Okay, I got a couple.
He denied the
Take 'em
way
out.
of the Tauva. Kill them all.
Yeah, and I keep thinking like, oh yeah, this will definitely kill these guys. Nope, doesn't kill them. Just not quite enough damage. So I can't go ahead and jump here. That will give me some evasion, and then we could kind of move somewhere.
Thrusters engaged.
We could head around. Just to try to keep this guy alive. If we're in here, we're just going to get eaten. So I will come out here. Try to keep him safe.
Standing by.
Tank. We go after the Hellblasters, we go after the aggressors, or we try to finish off the land speeder. If I kill them, well, you're still stuck here. With a range of 2 on this gun, I've actually got a pretty good chance at the land speeder, honestly. Could throw a lot of shots at 60% at the Hellblasters, too.
Hammerhead crew
All
ready
very
for
tempting.
duty.
I kind of feel like we go for these aggressors, but wiping the squad's probably the better call. So if I try for that, go about here-ish. Poor little dead crisis suits.
Under fire!
Okay, we only got a couple. That's unfortunate.
Armored support. Ready.
Point blank. Actually, our shots aren't too bad here if we want to just shoot the crap out of these guys. I'm kind of stuck. I could like try to escape by jumping, or we could try to do a fallback. Actually don't do too bad here if we just do a fallback attack. If I stay here, these guys are going to punch me to death. That's the problem. So, yeah, I'm going to go with a fallback. If it's going to let me. Select enemy.
Fall back.
Still take quite a bit. They're still alive. We get some shots off. Decent damage there. Yeah, so we do have a pretty good accuracy for those shots. Having the extra HP there did help. So I can save these guys, but then we're just going to have these ghost battlesuits are going to appear, and they're just going to get absolutely destroyed. And then we're kind of relying on these guys to continue the fight. Yeah, aggressors are trouble. Anything that gets up in your face and locks you down in close combat seems to be
Take to the sky.
a little difficult to deal with as the Tau. I'm going to pull you guys back
Moving.
over here. We do have a lot of maneuverability. We do have lots of ways to like turn invisible or not be attacked temporarily, that kind of thing. But yeah, some definite downsides as well. Yeah, these guys are screwed. You're going to heal yourself probably. Did do a lot of good damage to the plasma guns this turn though. That's all my actions, unfortunately, though. So I'm pretty sure these guys will reappear. I'm not sure if they'll reappear before the enemy turn. field air. Not sure what the second thing was. Not sure what the lieutenant's doing. He's getting all angry. Yeah, so we're still invisible for this turn. I think we'll become visible next time. Oh, they're gonna try to punch me up close here. That sucks.
We can take it.
Plasma gun's really pushing in on me here.
I will not break. I will not break.
Okay, still alive, barely.
Taking fire.
So they're all gonna go for my hammerhead. Okay, did get the extra HP on there, so that's been helping. Let's see if he can make it. He'll also do a little punch. Hopefully not enough to kill me. 50 damage, pretty good for just one little dude.
They test my resolve.
Okay, don't know how they arced a grenade through there, but alright.
Your rejection of the greater good will be your undoing.
Same there, not sure how they arced grenades on by. Well, grenading my fire warriors. Alright, that actually was a very good turn for me. Not too much damage. Alright, this is a bit of a problem. The Hellblasters are in a very bad spot. They really should not be where they are.
Ready.
I would really like you to kill
Moving.
him. I think we can dish out enough damage here. Even though he's potentially more of a dangerous threat.
Firing.
Let's nuke this healer off the board. Or we can, totally miss a 70-some-odd%. Awesome. Okay, so back here. I don't know if you can do enough damage to the land speeder to kill it. He might be able to, but we could also come back and kind of help out down this way.
Nothing shall stand against us.
I think that's the route we're going to take here.
Moving to position.
I already softened these guys up a bit. Let's continue just softening them up.
Under fire.
Okay. Dropped a couple, so these guys are pretty weak, but it is going to take a couple actions to finish them off. We should have... No, we're one turn away from the rocket. Alright. Well, we've got our super long-range rifle. Currently 49%. How far away are you? He's actually at optimal range. It's probably just that there's stuff in the way. So yeah, here it looks like we have a better shot, so I'm going to move over. See if we can pop him with our railgun. %.
As you command.
There we go. Okay, we have evasion up, but most of my guys are bunched up here. So I don't really have a great target for you, but we can jump. We could just come back and gun these guys down. I think here we're just going to focus on killing off the Hellblasters.
On our way.
So we can definitely finish him off. And because we've got good maneuverability, I can now jump someplace. The question is, where do I want to go? If I jump, we can get into some cover, we can head to the other side of the wall. I could just come down here, then we could get evasion. I think that's not a terrible idea. We've got our force field here too, so we take less damage generally, but anything we can do to
On
just
your word.
improve that. Can we kill this squad? Nope, not quite. Yeah, just kind of mopping up all these little last dudes that are left. Jumping does, I think, give me some evasion anyway, and then we can get bonus evasion.
Confirmed.
We could even get you some evasion if we move up. Just unfortunate we have all these. I think we're going to have to bring him back to help mop up. So take him out. Alright, and these guys, will deal with you, I hope. Fortunately, angle here isn't great. I kind of need to kill this guy so we can move this other squad away. We come back this way. I'm hoping that shot chance isn't too bad. We can drop this guy. 69%. Okay, could have marker lighted them there. I probably should have actually.
Standing by.
So then we'll just take out this aggressor.
Moving out.
That'll free up the tank. The tank... I think we just killed the Hellblaster. 77%. Like, this should be fine. I'm not going to marker light because he was a bit more hurt, so that did work out for us. If it was a squad at full strength or something, I would have. The lieutenant back here is still quite nasty. Let's just take out our major threat to our vehicle, which is
Heavy
you now.
weapons firing.
We are taking fire.
And I do have my gun, but it's grayed out, like I can't shoot with it, which is kind of weird. Maybe just because nobody's in range? Is that why? Yeah, it must be. So, you're out of range. We can take some pot shots,
Heavy
Lieutenant. We
weapons
might as well. Just gonna make him angry. He's either gonna charge over and just beat the living hell out of my ghost suit, or he's gonna come jumping over and attack the hammerhead. He could come out and try to kill my commander. That's another thing he could try to do. So we could just kind of jump over and do that.
Moving to position.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna move you down and over, in case he does come running this way.
Stealth team, reporting in.
And we're just gonna kind of look around.
I am here.
Alright, let's go ahead and go evasion here, I guess. We could move him first and get it on him as well, but I think he's fine. He's still at full health.
Yes.
So that leaves you guys. Can't jump. We could potentially take a long-range shot at the lieutenant from here. Actually, can we? What's our range? 4 is maximum. So he would actually be out of range. So I'd have to set up an overwatch. He'd probably just walk in with those guys. We could hit him with the missiles, but it's not a lot of damage. Or we come out this way. We blast this squad. Maybe kill 1 or 2 of them. Yeah, alright. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, just 1.
Moving.
Yeah, this is like the longest of the Crisis battlesuits have survived any of my games, which they still, like, I lost 3 of them, like, very, very quickly. So this whole squad got wiped super fast. I think we're doing a lot better than I did the last time I played this force, so I think having the upgraded guns on the Crisis battlesuits helps. I think having the ability to mark on one of these guys, might kind of knowing how to use them a
What
little
troubles
better
you?
also helps. We landed some additional shots with my big mech here. Well, it definitely makes a difference. I missed most of them in the last one. Oh, I forgot about the land speeder. Okay, he's going to mark the ghost keel. He called in some assault troops, so an assault squad as his command points. Do I get a counterattack? Nope. Alright.
Armor holding! Taking hits. The enemy has me in their sights.
Yeah, most of what they have left isn't going to be great at killing off my battle suits, other than the lieutenant with his thunderhammer, of course. Okay, good deal. So we have an assault squad back there somewhere. Taking out the lieutenant might be our main concern. I do have rockets ready to go. Let's go with rockets on this full health squad.
Acknowledged.
Tag them a bit. I'm going to back off to try to get a decent shot
Repositioning.
at the lieutenant. I might even bring my commander
I
down.
serve the greater good.
Yeah, let me do that so we have a bit more accuracy. So 68%, let's try it.
You will need more
Nice.
than that.
Good hit, didn't kill him, but it's very close. So we're just going to come on in and try to mop up down here a little bit.
Taking fire!
Some nice damage. These guys kind of have to back off a lot to take shots, but we could potentially use them further in. I think we use these close-up guys first. And if I can, I want to get near the commander, because that way I'm going to get some extra accuracy and damage bonuses. So we'll head on over. Yeah, see, I don't have that marker light back yet even. Okay, good job.
Nothing shall stand against us.
Move you closer. Now you need to come close enough to get that bonus. We'll shoot these guys.
Thin them out.
Taking fire!
Good deal.
I serve the greater good.
Don't have much else to shoot at here, so we'll go for you guys as well. Nice. Splash damage doing my work for me. You're out of range, so I can't do anything. Can't jump. So an Overwatch is all I can really do there. We do have the Hammerhead. We've got you guys if we can get you in a position to have a decent shot. Looks like theirs decent. He's so weak. Pick him off at range. Nice. Take a shot at the land speeder here.
Cut them down!
Ooh, that was it. Summoned unit was all that was left, so that ends the game. If that's all that's left, you just kind of finish up. Yeah, much better result overall. I think this was not necessarily the fact that I put the better guns on the Crisis battlesuits made a bit of a difference. I think having the cover helped me quite a bit. Knowing a bit better how to use the units I have also definitely makes a difference. So just having more experience with the Tau. Got really lucky to keep the commander. Like, he literally survived on 1 health, which is nuts. He should have died, which would be a shame. Yeah, but we did a pretty good job. The Fire Warriors kind of mopping stuff up because they have that range and damage capacity The stealth battlesuits also doing some mop up, but we had to do a lot of damage with other stuff first. Broadside battlesuit only got 1 kill, but did contribute a lot to taking out the characters. Ghost Keel helped a lot for taking out the land speeders. Hammerhead actually did a pretty good job. Yeah, overall pretty happy with that result. Alright, this has been more Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. I've been Disturbing Puppet. I think next time we will take out a 3,000 point Tau force up against a 3,000 point Blood Angel army. I could potentially mess around with some of the DLC units, but we might do that at a 3,000 point level rather than doing another 2,000. Just kind of going for the maximum amount of firepower, just going to see what we can do messing around. Anyway, hopefully I will see you all again next time. Until then, have a good one.